Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Grim Reaper Gamers Reapercast. The Grim Reaper Gamers are a community for adults aged 25 and over with members across the country and the world that started with first-person shooters but now spans various genres. Bring your thick skin, drink of choice, and grab your controllers. GRG members are on nightly with official community nights on Wednesdays. Did anybody else get a sense of deja vu there? As the great Arnold would say, we're back.
Never said that.
Well, hell, might as well cough right through after the intro. I mean, all right, we're going to try and do these intros again. I'm Johnny Hustler. We're trying to get everything back on track here after Skype decided to crap on us. In the second chair, unfortunately, Disney is out today. Get better, Disney, if you're watching. So we've got the fearless leader, the Grumpkin, Lala Calamari. Jack, how are you?
I'm doing fine. My router apparently is not doing fine. So we had a little bit of an issue that crashed. We rebooted it. I think we're all fine. We're all good now. A little bit of excitement. Nothing's ever easy.
Representing the router.
I think the router committed suicide because it had to broadcast the Reapercast.
Probably did. We're like, we don't see more hardware suicides in that case.
Just gave it up. I want to see if there's a firmware update for that, protected against Reapercast.
Good luck. And over in the third chair, representing PS4, although now by, he is the terror of Tinder, the Grandmaster of Grinder. I don't know if that joke's going over any better the second time around. Tuttle, how are you?
I'm great. I'm actually a lot better now, knowing that it wasn't me that caused problems. I don't want to deal with that.
Yeah, we have wondered if your shininess has killed off a couple of cameras before, but hey.
I changed facial soap. I'm not as shiny.
Yeah, although you still got that going on right there in the cheeks there, you know.
It's the time of year.
It's like an eggshell, semi-gloss.
And in the fourth chair, the member spotlight guy, longtime member, dating way back. Sniper, how are you? Although great, overdressed. You are overdressed, man.
He's very festive.
Very festive.
Time of the year, maybe.
All right. Do we go over what you're playing again, or do we just assume everybody got it the first time before everything crashed?
No, let's go through it again.
All right. Let's start with our guests. Sniper, what are you playing now?
Call of Duty. Been playing that a lot since it released. Played Halo a lot right after the release. I'll probably end up going back and forth, but right now, Black Ops.
All right. Tuttle, you got two consoles now. What you playing?
Halo, Bloodborne, Black Ops 3, and Fallout 4 are taking all of my game time at the moment over Halo and Bloodborne.
All right, now I'm a little nervous because this is where the last show died.
Let's see if we can keep it together.
Jack, what are you playing?
I think I'm playing a little bit of everything, and look, we're still up. Right now, of course, Black Ops 3, it's the main game of the clan. We've always played Call of Duty. Battlefront, Star Wars Battlefront. I like to be Slave Leia. Halo, which I'm really loving. And what else am I playing? There's a fourth game in there. I forget what else I'm playing, but pretty much anything that's multiplayer at the moment. Any of the current games.
All right. Digital, the voice on the high. I forgot to introduce you this time around. How are you and what you playing?
I am good and playing Fallout, Battlefront, and Call of Duty.
Nice. And I pretty much line up with everybody else. I'm playing Battlefront, some Fallout, Call of Duty, a little bit of Halo in there, sprinkled in when I have time. So anyway, on to our next segment. What's in your glass, Lala? Glass, not.
Oh, forgot the GL on the agenda.
We'll start with you. What you drinking tonight?
Well, I'm finishing out some beer I have left over from Thanksgiving, and typical Yuengling Lager. It's a staple for up here. Everybody drinks that up here.
Tuttle, what you drinking tonight?
Dasani.
Pussy.
And?
Dasani, nothing else. I'm still recovering from my long weekend on the golf trip.
Oh.
He's got to moisten his vagina with it.
It's Thursday.
It takes me about a week to get over it.
Oh God, it doesn't even take me a week to get over, and I'm way older.
Can't hang.
Sniper, what's in your glass?
I am. Bought a bottle of Gentleman Jack for the occasion.
Oh my!
Even though it's Thursday. Bottoms up.
There you go.
My God, he went all out today. You never seen the show, have you?
I have a bottle out
Apparently
somewhere.
not.
I should have broke mine out.
Digital, what you drinking?
I actually like Sniper style. I am drinking Crown Ginger Ale, so good job.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Excellent. I brought back, I haven't had this in a while, I brought back the Honey Crisp Apple Wheat. Gonna get a couple more of those. I'll sneak out during the member spotlight and refill the glass. But just to note, everybody, we are on iTunes and Google Play. That's right, the Reapercast in a much better form where you don't have to look at any of us, although you're missing, if you want, listen to it on the cast on iTunes and Google Play, you're missing a snappy dresser this week.
Yes, you are. I'm not quite sure if the Google podcast is live yet, but we're pre-accepted to it, so I'm not positive that's live. But we are available through iTunes, and you can also download the MP3s from our site. We have a podcast section, grimreapergamers.com/podcast. It'll get you right there. You can see all the episodes and view them, or watch the YouTube or the MP3s right from there.
There you go. So plenty of ways to view the Reapercast, listen to the Reapercast, and there may be some audio offerings coming out later. We're working on a few ideas. So, all right, we have some game releases, gaming news. Under releases this week, Rainbow Six Siege finally has come out. The continuation of the popular Rainbow Six series featuring Terror Hunt, 5-on-5 action. Beta was pretty well received, had its issues. The problem is, guys, when do we find time to play more stuff?
Yeah, I really think that this was a title that should have came out in the spring. It would have been, I think, more widely accepted. I know Disney's all over this. He loves this title. I don't even think I've managed to play 2 games. In fact, I fired up this weekend. I tried to fire with the last beta weekend. I tried to get into a game, and I exited out before I even got in. You know, it was just took too long to get into games. So I don't know. It's a shame because I was a huge Rainbow Six Vegas 1 and 2 fan, and I just not feeling it with this title.
You know, a lot of longtime members of this clan started with Vegas 1 and 2. And it's really sad to see that, you know, there's some issues with the latest release. It is, at its mechanics, a good game. It is, however, in a flooded time of the year. I mean, all of us, we all listed at least, 4 games that we're currently playing. I think 3 to 4 games that we're currently playing. You know,
you'll see in the when we do the community events, like the amount of different titles we got going on. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, I mean the community events. I think we're going to set a record for how long Lala has to yap about that. So,
oh my goodness,
I put 4 minutes down. Boy, you're going to break that one.
Oh,
I'm just going to speed read
20.
it.
I don't know if you're going to have a good shot at that either. So, anybody else playing that one? Anybody else get into the open beta?
No,
Okay, so
I played the closed beta.
yeah, I think we were all in the closed beta, and it was good, but too much. Too many damn releases this year. As AAA releases killed us. Killed our wallets anyway.
It's a good time to be a gamer.
It is. It is. It's also a bad time to be a gamer with kids and bills and responsibilities.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this would have been a lot easier in college. But Just Cause 3, the continuation of the popular sandbox series where you basically just blow everything up. You play the character Rico, popular game. I just purchased it today as a filler once in a while, and there'll be something, you know, I mean, they take a few years between editions of it anyway, so we'll be talking more about that later on. Just Cause 2 was a great time. All kinds of crazy stuff you could do. You could hook soldiers to canisters and send them flying off, and I mean all kinds of the imagination is your only limit in that game. So probably have a review out later on or talk more about it. So
Yeah, this is not a title that I'll be touching.
well, single player, so it's really not a clan-based or a community-based title. I mean, other than tips and stuff, which we'll be talking about tips for Fallout 4 later on, but another of the major single-player releases. Back into what affects our community, the Star Wars Battlefront Battle of Jakku downloadable content just came out this week for those who pre-ordered. If you had not pre-ordered the game, it will be out next Tuesday, the 8th. The DLC features a new gameplay called Turning Point Mode, where if you're a rebel on the rebel side, you advance on checkpoints and try to drive the Empire back. If you're on the Empire side, you're trying to avoid and suppress that advancement from the rebellion on the really cool map for Jakku. Really interesting map, a lot of fun. I like the Turning Point gameplay. Couple of issues, maybe a little sniper happy on that.
Yeah, and unfortunately, for whatever reason, I pre-ordered Battlefront and I didn't get the pre-order advanced DLC for this. So I haven't had a chance to play it yet. So I'll have to wait to the 8th. I'm not sure how that happened. I think I'm going to blame my wife. So
okay.
I look forward to it. We have a lot of Battlefront nights, and it'll be nice to have a different map, different game mode to play.
It is a lot of fun.
I didn't own the game long enough to get the Jakku DLC.
Should have kept it, Tuttle.
I'm too hardcore of a gamer, man. This casual stuff doesn't float for me.
I don't know. I like the hardcore stuff, but it's just a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm digging it. I enjoy it.
Battlefront's a lot of fun. I mean, Black Ops is still the community night game of choice, but for other nights, and we'll be talking about, there's plenty of Battlefront nights out there for the next month. Star Wars really scratches that itch.
I've got some other itches I have to scratch.
You swiped right at the wrong time again, didn't you, Todd?
Every
Grinder wasn't too kind to him. A little penicillin will clear it up. It's all right.
Yeah,
antibiotic. What the hell? Won't be the first, won't be the last. And then last thing we want to talk about, you know what? Black Ops has been a fun game for community night, but it's got a lot of problems, especially for what affects us the most, and that is private matches.
Yeah, we're pulling our hair out on this one. It's maddening. It's keeping lobbies together. Chat, it's maddening.
The chat's especially bad. I mean, how often are we all in an 18-person room and we can maybe hear 6 people at any given time, 6 to 9 at any given time? I mean, Sniper, you've been running into that a lot.
We did last night. I could hear half the room. Half the room couldn't hear me, but we couldn't. So we were relaying messages. Okay, you can hear so and so. I can hear so and so. Okay, you tell me what you want him to hear, and then I'll tell him.
Yeah, and Amuscus XB is commenting in chat. Chat is the worst. And yes, it is the worst part of the game right now. It is that and the lobby disbanding.
Yeah, it's last night we had we had 18 people and are close to it, and the whole time everybody's like, "Can you hear me? Can you hear me?" You could hear people, but they couldn't hear you. People drop in, and it's a shame because I know we could easily on the Xbox side run 2 full rooms, and we just can't keep them together, and people just get frustrated and go do other things. And it's really odd because one of the main things that always worked with Call of Duty is the private lobbies. So it's frustrating. I hope they sort it out soon.
Now, Tuttle, did you guys have some issues last night too? I think I heard reported back.
Yeah, it wasn't chat much. It was just we had 18 people. We just couldn't get everybody into the lobby at once. Like we'd get 9 or 10 and we'd have the rest say lobby unjoinable. So we couldn't run. Yeah, we couldn't run the full group of people. And once we got into a private match, the connection was so bad. Like we've done tomahawks. We throw tomahawks. I'd be 10 feet missing, and I'd aim right at them because of their latency or whatever.
I haven't seen any lag issues. A few games, depends on who gets the host. if you get somebody with a shitty host.
Maybe my
We'll see
redneck internet should not be hosting private matches.
I don't think there's any. I don't think you have a choice. I think it's just random.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, it's migration. It's all done in the background until somebody's really blows up, and then you see the little switch on the screen.
they got to just bite the bullet and do dedicated servers for this damn game. Like, enough already.
Isn't that, at the risk of going on a rant, isn't that what we were promised with
Yeah.
this generation?
Well, yes, but they don't do it because this is cross-platform. So you're going to get games like that with PlayStation because they're not going to code something for Microsoft Azure servers and then have to recode it for whatever for PlayStation. So they're only going to code this thing once. And that's why you're going to see games like this not have dedicated servers.
But even the exclusives, I don't think are using dedicated servers at this time. I think that was just a bunch of smoke blowing up our ass.
Yeah, because I know was it Black Ops on the PC they're running dedicated. So it's just I don't know. But I even still, I mean the chat and party issues, it's inexcusable. So it's frustrating because I've been trying to find a game that's going to work for the community and get everybody in, play, and have some fun, run some private matches. We finally get a game that everyone likes, finally a Call of Duty that people all like, and now we just can't play.
Yeah, and your alternatives are Battlefront, which, while fun, even though, yes, Tuttle, it is casual, but it is still a fun game for clan night, we're limited to 8. So we have that problem again. Now we're back to the near Destiny-like issue of 6 to 8 players, so we can't do crap there. And it's ridiculous. I mean, this shouldn't be happening year 2?
Yeah.
We've completed year 2. We're moving into year 3 of this gen.
Let's just all go to Halo and call it a day.
I agree. I'm having fun with Halo.
Halo is a lot of fun.
Halo plays very smoothly.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, they have that right. I mean, even at launch, it was solid.
There's a couple weird things like that. This version of Halo doesn't do that previous ones did. Like you'll see who's playing with who and stuff like that. They don't have those features in this one. It's kind of pisses me off a little bit, but that's just all quirks, minor things.
With Forge dropping soon, we have an opportunity to do a lot of crazy things.
Well, that'll be interesting because all the big team battle maps are created in Forge, and I think they're pretty decent. So I'm looking forward to see what the community can do once Forge comes out.
Yeah, Forge is going to be fun, and that's supposed to be sometime this month, isn't it?
Yeah, I'll be able to build a box. That's about that's where I'll stop.
I'll have a platform and nothing around it, so we'll all fall off.
Maybe I'll create a big open thing and plant some corn for you.
Oh, there.
He'll build a throne.
A throne.
Corn Gulch.
The corn throne.
Corn of Thrones. All right. So that wraps up a lot of the gaming news. I think we're going to have a little more coming up here on the next show, seeing some things from the Video Game Awards that some of you guys out in chat there are watching at the same time as you're watching us, you little traitors. So we'll be hearing about some new games that are coming out. I think there's going to be some releases through the evenings, so we'll talk about that on the next show. So that brings us to our community events. Fearless Leader, how would you like to run us through that?
Oh, my goodness. So
that
I've
calendar blew up in the last 3 days.
Yeah, well,
too.
I had a little fit, and I yelled at all the staff, and I said, either you start putting out events, or I'm going to make you be on the Reapercast. Also,
and you wonder why I just called you Grumpkin in the intro. Freaking yelled at us.
I have to every once in a while.
I had my 2 events out.
I did.
So
nicely.
I didn't make an event, so here I am.
Yeah. So anyway,
So the calendar's just going to get fuller.
this Friday night, actually, no, the date's on here. This Friday night, we have 2 rooms of Black Ops 3 free-for-all games going. Clown will be running it on the PS4. Digital's going to be running it on the Xbox side. And it's basically going to be private games, crazy-ass modes, play for like an hour or 2. After which, Disney will be hosting an after-hours Blops 3 party. I'm not sure if it's going to continue private or go public. Depends on who sticks around. On Saturday night, we have Vikes running Battlefront on the Xbox One side. Sunday night on was it the 6th? Is it the 6th? Johnny, you'll be hosting a Battlefront night, and on the 7th, Monday, we have. I think this is not right. We have Black Ops Beatdown with Texas on the Xbox One. Also, Grex. That's why Grex is be hosting a Halo on the Xbox One. Obviously, every Monday night we're running Halo nights. Last week we had 14 people in the lobby, so we ran customs. So that was pretty fun. On the 12th, on the 8th, Texas will be running Battlefront Beatdown on Xbox One. On the 10th, Texas will be running Battlefield 4 night, so on the Xbox. So if you want to bring back that old title and get some Battlefield going, check out that. Talk to Tex. And on the 12th, Vikes will be running PS4 night Black Ops 3. He wants to go out and kill some Timmies. And
Look in the mirror.
I know. This is all confusing, this list. On the 26th and 27th, Vikes will be hosting on Xbox One Black Ops 3. He wants to go face the Christmas noobs. He's looking forward to that. And
the annual Christmas noobs.
The 21st, we got a Black Ops 3 Alpha on the PS4 side. And of course, every Wednesday night is our community night. We're currently mixing between the two titles of Battlefront and Black Ops 3. But I think we're going to probably just focus mainly on Black Ops 3 for the time being, because that's pulling in the most people. And that's it. If you go to the calendar, if you go to our site and look up the events, you can see the fully stacked calendar. Make sure you go to the forums and let the people know that you're going to be there, so they know who to expect and who to look for. And that's pretty much it.
Here's the best part about this. I'm looking at the calendar right now at GrimReaperGamers.com. We have 5 spots that aren't filled right now, and 3 of them are Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
So we've got, and I may be throwing something in on the 19th. I'm still deciding on something, but we'll have a cast before then to discuss that. So, but yeah, we have something going on almost every night in December. This is the best our calendar has looked in a long time, thanks to AAA killing our wallets. Mm-hmm. We're gonna have to answer to our wives big time eventually. So, great time. GrimReaperGamers.com. Go to the events calendar. You have no excuse to game by yourself.
No, and if you're new to the clan, new to the community, don't hesitate. Jump right into these parties. Message these people. Look for like whoever's hosting at night. If you see them online, message, say I want an invite, and make sure you get into the games.
And if you get an invite, join in. So, upcoming clan events, the long-rumored Black Ops 3 one-night-only tournament is coming after the holidays, probably sometime in January. The post is up on the forums at forums.grimreapergamers.com. Upcoming Blops 3 GRG tournament. You'll find the information there. GRG tournaments are always a blast. We are... Tuttle, I don't think you've been a part of a tourney yet, have you?
I haven't.
Okay. The other 3 of us, or 4 with Digital, are all veterans of the shenanigans of the GRG tournaments. When you get a group going and you get a private room rolling with GRG in a tournament, it is a great time. A lot of trash talking, a lot of screwed up shit going on.
Yeah, I think that what makes the tournaments more fun is actually the trash talking prior to the tournament.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of interesting. It's like there's so much ball busting. We used to create forum signatures, all sorts of nonsense. And then you get to the night of the games and it's funny. We're pretty much a casual group of gamers, but that night everybody puts their serious panties on and actually tries to win. And, usually there's no butthurt feelings. We've only had one person rage quit. But I highly recommend sign up. Let us know if you're going to be on. Sign up. Skill level Doesn't matter. We'll try to balance out the teams. I will fuck that up, and I will have one team that will destroy everybody, and have one team that will just can't do anything. So it's going to happen. Expect it. But I highly recommend it. So definitely check it out. Go to the forums. You'll see it under the Black Ops category. Let us know if you can do it. I'll make sure. I'll start hammering out a date pretty soon, but I want to probably shoot for it at the end of January. So give us enough time to plan it.
Yeah. Probably end of January. What's that, Tuttle?
I'm going to use Codcast feature and do some broadcasting of our tournaments.
There you go. Great idea. In fact, maybe should look at that on the Xbox side too. So yeah, and by the way, PlayStation 4 members, this is for both sides of GRG. So we're going to have the PlayStation 4 side also organizing their side of the tournament as well. So 2 tournaments really, when you really think about it.
I need 12 to 16 people per side. I can do 4-person teams. So,
we'll get.
So,
yeah,
we're gonna do. Can we do hardcore tournament?
We'll have hardcore. It winds up being like a mix. So we'll pick you'll play each team 3 times. Mm-hmm. There'll be a mix of different game types, and then you rotate through the different teams, and then the 2 winners play each other. The 2 losers can do a toilet bowl if they want, but that never happens.
Too much butt hurt.
No one's. But it's a good time. So,
but yeah, it is a great time, and yeah, like Lala said, there's going to be various types. So each match is going to be a different type. So we'll probably have a hardcore in there as well. So
sure of it. Yeah, absolutely.
But that'll be something we hash out in December as a group. And then in January, start getting the teams together and start the BS and the shenanigans leading up to tournament times. So
you need the trash talk time.
Yes, absolutely. All right. So that, other than upcoming clan night stuff, which we've already covered, that handles upcoming events. That brings us to the always loved member spotlight. We have a new interviewer tonight. Jack.
Oh boy.
You get to interview longtime member Sniper.
I got to earn my paycheck this week.
And meanwhile, I'm going for a beer.
Okay, Sniper. You're doing fine. I'm only 2 knuckles in. And what are you folding paper for? Stop folding paper. Gamer tags almost always tell us about their owners. Tell us about yours. That's the dumbest question I've ever heard. I'm reading Disney stuff.
Yeah, a lot of forethought went into the creation of my gamer tag. But really, I was just looking for something simple and short to make a something kind of snappy, I guess. So I came up with the Sniper T1 for the extension, which is basically Sniper T1. At the time, just stood for Terminator 1. Little did I know at the time that I would be the one that was terminated.
Well, you're the target one.
Yeah,
you just got the T wrong. All right, so next question. What brought you to DRG? Well, actually, too old to shoot in the first place. So what brought you here? My charming personality?
From the
good looks?
Just followed GRG over from Too Old to Shoot. And getting to Too Old to Shoot was another story.
What was that story?
Well, I actually saw on you guys had done a partnership with Xbox Live and had like I don't know if it was a Friday night or a Saturday night play with the group, and it was a lot of fun. And I looked it up, went in and joined up, and we had the Call of Duty clan nights at the time where we'd have 18 people in a room, custom games. It was great.
Yeah, I wish they still did the Xbox play dates. I set up 2 of those at Too Old to Play, and but they just don't do it. And the contact I had there no longer works for Microsoft, so it's something we would love to do again. So how long have you been gaming, and do you remember the first game you've played?
Well, gaming since the 70s. First game, Pong, when Pong came out. Hooked it up to your TV, and then miscellaneous games since then. And then it obviously in the last 20 years, gaming's really evolved. So that's
which would be your favorite game that you've played?
I say the original Halo of all the games in the last several years. It's a groundbreaking game that just played and played and played. It was fantastic game. It's evolved over the years, but thinking back on it, that's what I came up with.
So, assuming that you're not a professional gamer, which is hard to believe, seeing your highlight reels.
See how great I am.
What's your day job?
My wife and I own a printing franchise that keeps us pretty busy.
Okay. And besides gaming, what else do you enjoy to do?
Wife and I spend a lot of time outdoors. During this spring, summer, and fall, we're camping a lot. We're out swimming, hiking.
Okay. Well, I actually asked you the sixth question already, but so if you could be any person in the world, why would you choose Tom Brady?
Oh my God.
Yeah, had to throw that one in there.
Yeah, I did. That's my little curveball. All right. Yeah. So that about wraps it up. You did fine. If you could turn your head and cough.
That was just relatively painless.
I'm waiting for Digital to change the scene. I think he fell asleep. He's drunk. He's
Tom
passed
Brady
out.
comment. The Brady comment made him quit. He's out.
He's out.
Now his punishment is he has to stay on.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of us could get fired. Digital's exempt. He gets extensions. So, well, good job, guys. Good job. It's good to hear from the other members of the clan. Some of the older and some of the newer. I believe we got some. We got somebody from the PS4 side next time, don't we?
Do we?
Diz keeps track of that.
Yeah, I don't know. It's pretty fluid. God, I want to say we do. He has someone locked in.
I know he's got people locked in for like the next 3.
I know Crid's lined up. I know
Crid's in January. I think Alf or not. Ginger. I think Ginger's next. I think Assassin's Ginger's.
That's going to be a show.
Yeah, I think Ginger's our next one, if I remember right. I'll have to touch base with Diz.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Sniper, thanks for being on. Thanks for doing the member spotlight with us.
Oh, you're welcome.
So going forward, we're going to talk about the threads of the week. It expanded to 3 on me here.
Yeah, well, you know what? I'm pimping the forms hard, so screw you. I took over and put 3.
And you wonder why I call you a Grumpkin.
Hey.
I make a comment, I just make an observation, and he tells me to screw myself. Just because I've been married for 15 years, we don't have to assume.
Oh my God.
Keep it up, and I'll disrupt your corn supply.
No, there is no disrupting the corn supply out here. My God, I don't think we could disrupt the corn supply if we wanted to.
Tripping over it.
All right, so in the top 3 threads we got this last 2 weeks, I guess, going on since before Thanksgiving. The first one we're talking about at forums.grimreapergamers.com is the GRG top games of 2015. Jack, this is kind of your baby.
Can we emphasize 2015 really quickly?
Yeah,
There's a lot of not 2015 in there.
But I really like Pitfall on the Atari 2600, though.
There was some EVE Online mentioned.
Yeah. Basically, what I'm trying to do is I want to put together a front page article that lists GRG's top games of 2015, what we like to play, and maybe have a little discussion about it with a podcast later on. But basically, what I want to know is what games are your favorite from this year and why. Let me know why. Not just I like this game because, give me a reason why you like that game. That's pretty much it. I'm trying to put together a front page article. I want to base it off the community's opinion.
So that's right. We are joining the ranks of those who do a top list at the end of the year.
I want a clickbait article. So
there you go. Clickbait. Yes.
Turning into IGN over here.
BuzzFeed. Here we come. The Battlefield 4 revival thread.
Yeah, there's been some interest in people playing some Battlefield 4. I think there's like 5 or 6 guys. So there's a whole thread going on over there, and I just kind of want to bring everyone's attention. If you're looking for some Battlefield 4 action, check out that thread. Sign up. Texas is looking at starting up a room. So
Yeah, it looks like Wildman Wade started that one. Any Battlefield 4 player still standing is the title of it. So if you're searching,
we have
that's the one.
We have Clown and Coot and Lance Hung, and I think Bikes recently got Battlefield 4 on the PS4 side as well.
yeah, Vikes is he'll play Battlefield 4 anytime.
Yep. Let's see. Looks like Enyo has jumped in. Graybush mentioned it too. Aslan. Pretty good representation still. Sniper, you even weighed in on this thread.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can reload it. I ran out of room on the hard drive. Of course, I bought another one now, but yeah, I could be down for that.
So I don't know if I'd worry about map packs. I mean, I don't think half of us carry the map packs very long. Although I did get premium. That was the last thing I got a season pass for. So
Yeah, I think same for me.
which, typically those DICE season passes are not bad. I mean, they usually do a pretty good job supporting as far as passes go. I mean, probably the best for the money around. So hopefully they continue that with Battlefront.
I bought the COD season pass and the Fallout season pass. I hope I get my money's worth.
I think you're getting your money's worth on Fallout. Definitely
Oh, yeah.
Fallout. And that brings us to our third thread, and that is the ever expanding Fallout 4 tips. We've got a pretty hardcore group. Digital, you're kind of leading the charge on this one.
I think he's got maybe 5 or 6 hours into it.
And I probably have 80% of the posts in that topic.
He's got 5 or 6 hours into it since we started working on this broadcast.
Oh yeah,
He's probably playing
right now.
that as we're broadcasting right now.
I know that's why he was hitting me up for a laptop.
Yeah, but I am 140 hours, I think.
I'm only 19. Good God.
I think I'm around 12 so far, so about 12 hours on it. 78 posts on that one. That one has really taken on a life of its own.
I know nothing about Fallout, so
and
I won't
a lot of great tips for those roaming the wasteland in their non-multiplayer gaming hours. They are. I mean, we've got extra maps we found and a lot of tips and tricks and Easter eggs and glitches. What was that glitch, Digital, that involved items sinking or something?
Yeah, well, all Fallout games have done that. You could drop something and place it on a shelf and save the game and come back, and it would be on the ground or falling through the ground or something like that. And eventually you'll come back a couple days later and it'll be back above the ground 4 or 5 feet from where you placed it, so you can actually get it back. But it's just weird.
Bethesda, we love you, but you got some glitches.
That's what makes the game so amazing.
And yet we still all will put in hundreds of hours on this game before it's all said and done. Before Fallout 5 or some offshoot comes out.
Oh, that's who it is. It is Quantum Klutz.
What's
the upcoming
Klutz?
members? The next person.
Yeah, he's coming up. And then I think Ginger's after him. And Crid should be our second cast in January.
Crid said he would fill in anytime. So anyway,
I think 3 shows from now or something like that. But that's Disney's job. I just come on here and tap.
Look pretty.
So, well, I got a ceiling on that end there, Tuttle. But all right, Digital, you got some videos for us?
Yes, actually, I do.
from Quantum Klutz.
He had to pause the
Yeah,
game.
from Quantum.
He's hitting on
like,
Linda
damn
Carter's
it,
character
right?
again.
Hush. Okay, here we go.
And we don't judge much. I need to learn how to make a title scene like that.
I know. I bought Sony Movie Studio, and that's about as far as I got with it.
I've tagged some stuff on, but I'm doing pretty good if I have a piece of text like that right there.
Starring, I got top billing.
Look at that shit. Kiss up.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm in on this one. This sucks. I
can't imagine with your skills you're not on this.
No. I think this is from a free-for-all, and I have not made a free-for-all night yet.
Enemy combatant.
I think this is me.
I think so. I think he put him in the order.
If this is hardcore, he'd have been dead already.
I'm gonna play that pussy mode.
Oh, here we go.
No, I think it switched over because this is not my gun.
I think he kind of flips. This is Beers.
Yeah.
Enemy down.
He's using the CUDA. It's the most overpowered gun in the game.
He's using his Canadian connection speed, so the lag. Trying to see what this is now.
Hostile UAV
A little hard to tell until they get a kill or are killed.
Shut out.
I've watched this before. I should have taken notes because looking at it through the interface we have now, it's a little tiny. Yeah, there's Klutz. There's Quantum Klutz right there.
Be advised. Hostile UAV.
This is from a private game, so typical nonsense that we do.
Was it FFA? You think this was FFA or was it a?
This is kill confirmed.
Yeah, it's probably just a clan night.
Yeah, it must have been the ones on Clan Night then.
Hostile care package overhead.
Oh, who shoots down UAVs?
Dude, I do it every single one.
All the time.
Help the team. Be a team player, you prick.
I gotta have them perks, man.
No, you suck. I have like every single camouflage for both rocket launchers.
I thought he was gonna go punch him.
UAV inbound.
No, we played a good game last night. We played Tomahawks and Knives only.
Be advised.
We tried
Metro.
that. We tried that on PlayStation before the lobby went to shit.
Yeah, it actually played pretty well.
Tomahawks and Knives, that'd be fun.
I missed the crossbow,
Oh yeah.
sticks and stones.
Or
That was the best game mode.
Yeah,
The ballistic knife?
Perk.
we need to get some PS4 love on these videos. I think my teammates are slacking on their
Yes.
uploads.
Right,
Yes.
I think this one was done. Quantum did this himself, so we didn't have anything ready. And Digital was slacking this week. So
I'm sorry.
That's an extra year of his contract extended.
Oh, that's 4 years now, huh? Or 5? 5?
I'm in.
I was going to get him a
for the rest of my
laptop,
life.
but now I
Screw
No,
it,
I
6. Digital's gonna be producing this podcast long after the rest of us retire.
He's gonna be producing it from the grave.
I'm surprised he's not swinging by a noose right now, hanging himself.
Welcome to the Reapercast. All right.
Oh, Rocket League. Someone says in
yeah.
chat, Rocket League,
Rocket League, Xbox One.
Xbox One, February 2016. Maybe we'll run the tournament right.
God, that was such a
Ouch.
shit show.
I will tell you what, though, for you Xbox One guys, get it. It is a blast. It is a fun pick up and play title. We should on the PS4 side do another tournament, only this time one nighter instead of trying to
Whose
spread that
stupid
over.
idea was that?
I don't know, but it seems like his voice is disembodied. Yeah, the old, the classic Rocket League tournament. That I don't know.
It is still going on to this day. It is not over.
We call it the third annual tournament, but really it just took 3 years. All right, so that brings us to our normal segment of the Tater of the Month. I saw somebody wrote on Terror of Tinder in.
Yeah, I don't know why. I think that was just I think that's just Disney putting that in there. So let's put Disney down. Potato of the month.
You should put Disney's heart specifically.
Yes. No, just him. Just him.
Disney's our tater.
He's actually in the hospital right now. He's got dishpan hands. It's like all pruny. So
Jesus. Oh,
they're dehydrating his hands.
seriously, we hope you're getting better, Diz. You know what? When he has to put up with us, it's hard to believe he's in the hospital, isn't it?
We kid because we care.
Yes,
Sure. That's sure. That sounds
Well,
like
a couple of us are serious and mean, but most of us just kid because we care.
All right, so we're down to the clan hype shit. Actually, kind of ran smooth after Skype decided to crap all over us earlier, but
yeah.
we want to welcome all new members. We had a real influx the last 2 days. We've had some serious additions on the Xbox and PS4 side.
We had 4 PS4 COD rooms going last night.
Nice.
Very good, very good, very good. Yeah, especially when you had all those issues with a single private room, that's still good to keep all those rooms going, even when you're having troubles there. So,
speaking of new members, I highly recommend them to go to the intro category and post their intro thread up, and everybody here, in GRG, go visit them, welcome the new members, and make sure you add them to your friends list. That's the only way people are going to be able to stick around and get to know each other. So if you see a new member and if he's in your console, add him to your friends list. Make sure you get him into the games and stuff.
And when you do make a FNG post, put your gamer tag down.
Yes.
yeah, also put it in your profile. We do have in the meta section instructions on how to get that in your profile if you have any questions. If you have any questions on the general operation of the site, go to the meta section at forums.grimreapergamers.com. But yeah, seconding what Lala said, in fact, he jumped in right before I got a chance to if you're new, get your intro post out there. That's how we know you're here, because only a few people see that initial email when you sign up. The whole clan sees you when you put your intro in the forums. One more call. We actually have a handful of them. We just haven't had time to get them all together in a showcase for the clan for Reapercast. Get your edited videos on the thread at the forums. That if you want to be a part of the Reapercast, bring your videos out. We'll get you in there. So we've actually got a decent little run of videos. Do need some more for the PS4 side.
Yeah,
a little bit
I'll have to get on, y'all.
We're a little bit low there. So next show is December 17th. As Lala mentioned, our Spotlight member is Quantum Klutz, who put together that great video. Thanks, Quantum. And the Facebook page is at facebook.com/Grim Reaper Gamers. Also,
interesting side note about the Facebook page. I accidentally kicked off a ad campaign for us.
You did.
I did. Well, just a few bucks a month, but whatever.
Why not? We'll see what happens there. Maybe that's why we had our influx.
Yeah, that's it.
No.
Also on Twitter, we are at Grim Reaper Gamers, which is actually ending with a Z. So check us out on Twitter. You'll see announcements of clan nights and community activities, and you'll get the notice when the Reapercast is on. So let's get some final thoughts. Sniper, you're our guest tonight. How about some final thoughts for the group?
Final thoughts for the group. Let's get together and play. I'll be on the Call of Duty, and we've got a lot of new guys on. We're filling rooms. It's the way it was when I get on. I'm just people are jumping into rooms and people are sending invites. I mean that's the way it should be. It's a lot of the last few weeks have been very exciting.
Excellent. Some final thoughts from the PS4 side, or predominantly PS4 side. Tuttle.
Just reiterating what Sniper said. If you see me or any of them, Audible, Clown, Alpha Mac, in different parties, just come join and play with us. We're usually open. We don't bite, and I won't curse at you for like the first week, and then I'll let you know it's on. But yeah, that's about it.
I'll add Cooter to that list. Poor guy. He needs some Star Wars Battlefront buddies. We need to get him. We need to get him some pals over there. Maybe I need to shoot another recruiting post over at some of the Battlefront sites. Get him some people. He was a little lonely.
Yeah, he was. I think he was crying into his glass of beer last night.
I will say this. I jumped over to the PS4 side for the first time for Battlefront on Tuesday with Clown Cooter, and a few others, and we had a blast. That was a great time. You might call it casual tunnel, but it's a hell of a lot of fun to get in there and shoot it up. All right, Jack, what are your final thoughts?
Visit the forums. As usual, I always pimp the forums. Make sure you get there, check out the forums, participate in the forums so people get to know you. And also check out our calendar. Like I said before, our whole month is completely packed with events. Sign up. Let people know you're going to be there. Just participate with the clan.
I will second that. Get to that event site. Like I said, 5 whole days without an event on there, and most of those days you're either going to be opening gifts or getting really drunk. And really, for a lot of
drunk
those,
every night. So
for a lot of those GRG events, you'll be getting drunk for those too. So, but you might be elsewhere getting drunk away from your console for once on New Year's. Digital, you got some final thoughts?
No, good show. Thanks for coming.
He needs
So
to play
talkative.
Fallout.
So talkative tonight. Yeah, he's still probably hitting on Linda Carter again. All right. I'll throw one more thing out. I wore my Extra Life t-shirt for 2015. The event is over for November, but you can still donate if you'd like to over at extra-life.org. If you'd like to get one more donation in before the end of the year, feel free. Get one in, and then in February, I believe, everything rolls over. We will be starting the 2016 campaign, and there might be a few other charity things going on. We'll let you know at grimreapergamers.com. So I want to thank you all for watching us live. And thank you guys who will be watching us or listening to us on iTunes or possibly Google Play if that ever gets straightened out. Want to remember, I sent you a reminder, smack your peen against Disney's forehead. Who the hell put that in there?
Who do you think?
And Diz with the seriously at the end. Smack your peen against that subscribe button, actually. Go to our YouTube channel, subscribe. Check out the videos there. Get new episodes when you miss us online. So check out past episodes, shenanigans on the YouTube channel. So for everybody here, my name is Johnny. I want to say have a good night. Stay safe. Get your game on.